He did. I'm still a minute. The lighting is so terrible. Damn. I don't think I can adjust my quality either. I think I have to do that beforehand. Damn, this little camera sucks. It's not so bad when I get close. I just got to get close, I guess. Which is not good. And plus, I don't even know if you can hear me. I got this phone setting in a cup type deal. Let me turn the volume up. And the camera's quality is not as good as my old phone, evidently. I mean, my lighting's not the best either. Check, make sure. I did think I seen Leonard just go live too. I would have already been live, but I laid the phone down and it messed up. So I'm trying to see what I can do for the lighting. Kill that volume real quick. Because, yeah, this is not, I can't sit there and look at that like that. Just think about that. Let's see if I can change the, it didn't used to have a light before. If I leave the light on, it'll burn up the, probably burn up the little phone. What's up, Paul? Yeah, you gotta go check on Leonard and them. Or they would be over here chatting, but they didn't know I was going live. Just was as I was going live, I seen Leonard go live. But that was my second attempt at going live because I laid the phone down, went into the kitchen, came back, and the phone had went back to normal. But yeah, Rhino lined a little cover, whatever day this week. I did it Tuesday or Monday. I was watching somebody and I was like, yep, I'm Rhino lining it. I had it because when I fixed the spot up here on the seat where it was weeping back here, that divoted in the aluminum, that I put a little JB weld, and I just put that stuff over it. It turned out well. It never leaked again. That's due in part to the divoted in the whole little punch I used from my carpeting days. It's a hardened steel punch, the old Stanley nail set, but it's a good punch. But yeah, I was just going to look over the bike and give y'all something to chat about, but Leonard went live too, so I'm going to just stay for a minute. I got a little scratchy mark right there. Never seen that before. Wonder if that's, where the hell that come from? Anyway, maybe it's something was rubbing. Who knows? This is the new clutch cable though. It's extra fat. Cut it to length. Still got slack in it. Zip tied it up there on the handlebar one time. It's that 85cc pipe. Let's see who all's here. Dave, what up, Dave? Yeah, we're just looking over everything. I got the stock clutch set up, Dave, to I tightened the spring like the instruction did to about 1 millimeter in between, and I still got good compression, so. But yeah, I just had it set up how I was running the other one, just had it how it came, and it was actually pretty decent. But now it's got like 4 threads showing, something like that. Want to say. I guess maybe time to change the exhaust gasket because I never seen a little tiny leak. Nope, Dave, I hadn't did anything. I painted this cover, and tomorrow we're going to test. I did that one ride. That was it. Haven't tested it all week. Haven't rode shit all week. So tomorrow, let me see if I heard it. Kill that right there for a minute. That was my phone. I know it's a crappy camera. I said that at the beginning. I'm sorry, y'all. The light in here sucks. And if I had a better light, I got one in the house, though. I had to bring it out. So one of those ones they give you with the iPhone. I mean, not the iPhone, the GoPro thing. It's like the big round with a bunch of LEDs in it. Jared was talking about it one time. It's a big light bar that comes with them or something. And I got one of them for free. My nephew gave me all his spare parts. He gave me everything but a GoPro. It's what I use as the chest mount, the GoPro chest mount. Here, I can show y'all what I use now. This is the El Cheapo rig I used to shoot the video. It's a GoPro chest mount and the cheap camera Kevin gave me. And then I bought the cheap mic, like Glenn Small Engine bought the ASCO mic. I had bought that sometime last year or something. But yeah, they was cheap. And then Kevin had one he gave me. This is a little cheap $20 camera I was shooting the video on. That's all it is. Just camera. Tilted it up. Let it rip. I will get a new camera one day. But let's see if we can get more of the bike in there. Sorry for the lighting, like I said. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry for the light, Dave and Paul, whoever else is watching. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. We won't stay on long because you know Leonard's going to stay on. We'll go over there. If I can just go for 30 minutes, I'll let it go for 30 minutes, and then I'll let it upload. It's the DMF pipe. Remember those Denars I was telling you about, Dave? Where they made an 85cc, I guess it's a clone of a whatever it is, a KTM clone is what you said back in the day, like the ones my bike has. Well, this is the 85cc pipe from a DMF bike, the Nars Motor Factory or something like that, whatever they call themselves or did. I could bring up the website and show you later or something. But yeah, 85cc pipe, it's cherry. And then up here, I got the jog exhaust I caught off the jog pipe I got from China. The one everybody gets with the blue muffler. Like Little Evil had first we seen. Well, first one I seen. But when I chopped it off and made it fit the China doll, I saved the header and I welded it on here. Or I took to a machine shop and let them weld this piece on here because I couldn't weld worse shit. So I paid them like $50 to weld that bitch on there. I took the bike there and everything. I held it in place. He tacked it and then let him have at it. And then after that, I saved that money and tried to weld that shit myself. But if I have to do a flange like that, I'll pay somebody just to do the flange till you have a solid weld because I can't weld that good. And I don't have a welder. I had to go to my friend's, which as a crow flies ain't a mile. You seen on the green bike, he lives like across the highway. Even those cheap ass little Ion walkie-talkies will reach it from here to my house to his house. But yep, might upgrade the carb one day with standard cheap PWK 21 millimeter from 2021 or 2022, whenever I bought it. If you go back and check my shorts, that's when I started. I showed you I was showing nothing but parts and barely talking. That's one of the things I bought for 25 bucks. They still that price though. But yeah, I got the clutch set up, Dave. I ain't reading the chat again. Yeah, that's the one I modified and I got on the blue bike, Dave. The 55 challenge bike. That's a jog pipe that I welded and fitted to the China doll. Yeah, I never did a suspension bike, Paul. I'm pretty sure it would be hard to achieve. I wish I'd taped everything off and sprayed this with Rhino line too. The reed, contrast different things on the motor. But I think I popped the cover. I think I put a little grease on the gear. Might have had some left over from the test before the first ride. Because like I said, I didn't make it to the second stop sign on the first ride. I just turned around because it was already, when I barely did anything, it started to slip and I was like, all right, that's good enough. But yeah, there's no way I could do it live with this phone because this phone's camera was not as good as the other one. And it was about the same price. It was under 50 bucks. But it may get better with an update or something. You never know. It's a nice camera. The light's under it. The light does good when I turn it on. It makes stuff look cool. I just don't know how long the battery will last like that. But yeah, y'all seen Kevin got his rims in. These are the first ones I bought. They're actually from 2022. And there will be slight changes in them. Like the front rim hub on these Geminis are a little smaller. A little different they'll be smaller, and then like 23 and up, they're thicker. These are the 22s, just the front hub. Of course, he designs a couple of the back ones different, but you could have a brake on either side. Gemini, get you some. And then the back is standard big boy. I knew Kevin would love his. Anybody that gets a set will love them. Big fat thing in that. Just a little piece of grease up in there. Okay. We still got a flat top on our teeth. Yep, there's still a flat top on the teeth. Okay. Got some space in there. Yes, sir. Got some space in there. There's a little gold tensioner. Oh, she's good. That was like one of the best buys I bought in a long time ago. I think that's a regular BMX freewheel on there. Got the Xiaomi on the other bike. Yeah, at least the camera's doing good here, all zoomed in. See if y'all can see that brand of chain there. Oh, don't do that to him. Zoomy. And then we got the good old cheap, but not cheap, but cheap. They look good though. Bearing ain't even, it's still just barely breaking in. And then the good cheap China. in there. We got a little oil, a little dirt in there. What we got in there? A little hot glue. What is that? You know I can't look at the chat. I'm gonna look at the chat. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna quit being stupid in a second. Give you the Royal Duke effect. And then where I fixed the old weep hole was right here. Dry bone. But yeah, I took that punch, and this is where I had the weep hole actually right here in the middle. Popped up after a year of riding, y'all. No paint on the frame or nothing. It did good. And then all of a sudden, my room started stinking back here. So I started sticking it in another room. And what it was, this weep hole. Finally, you know, you barely see it glisten here, but it would run all the way down and then drip. It either hit the tire and then hit the ground, or it hit the ground. And then I seen a little trail one day, and I was like, what the hell? And I finally traced it to this. It was a little tiny pinhole right there between the welds. So I talked to Kevin about it one day, and he told me what they did at work, which I explained to y'all one time. But I took that punch and I divoted in all the way around that little tiny hole, just working the material, trying to press it back in there. And then I did that for a little while. And now you can move that aluminum real easy, especially with that hardened steel punch and shit, and a hammer, just tapping. It didn't take much to just tap, tap, tap. After I did that, I cleaned it off a little bit, and then put some JB weld over it, and I let that set for a day. And then I just put the bed liner over it just for the hell of it, and it's been perfect. No more weaving, no more fucking up my room. I see Optimob's in here. Good evening, Optimob. I know it's late for you. Thanks for stopping by. Celtic Cross. Bravo Bells. Let's see if we can get in here on a name somewhere. They have their name. Oh. Bravo Bells, y'all. Jesus. Time for sleep, Optimob. Timo, Sabine. But yeah, get yourself a bail for your bike, y'all. They got the best bails. Bravo. Look, salvage yard piece. The Arc. I didn't sand it out yet. This was a shower curtain rod from the hotel. And I drilled and bolted through the back of that seat, and that's voila, that's the wiring harness for the lights. Anyway, I'll look at y'all's chat now. Then we got a few more people talking. And you're talking to me, and I'm not reading, so we're just checking over the bike. I'm glad that I hope the close-up was as clear for y'all as it was for me on the phone, because if so, that was pretty cool. But looking at my screen, it looks fuzzy as heck, so sorry. Bella. Evening, Bella. Let's see what you got. You want to see the seat post? It's just a normal cheap seat post. The front is, okay, let's get into the front. I guess it's a normal bicycle seat post up in here that I took everything off of. And this up here, I had to drill through the two knobs here. It was a square steel bracket going down here, and I drilled through each side took the bicycle piece, ran it between it, squeezed it together, and bolted it down. It's as simple as that. It is. I think I cut the piece out that was in the middle and made a U shape, and I cut the piece out and drilled holes in the side and bolted that bitch down. Solid as any seat. Solid. Yeah, I sprayed it too. I taped this thing off. I didn't get that little piece of stuff off right there. See, it just fell off. But I taped this up too when I sprayed this. I sprayed a little bit under here because I didn't want it to rust, because this is steel. Oh, that's steel. Aluminum. That's all there. It's just, that's factory. That's nothing. It's smooth. That's the seat. Back here, you got a little Tomo seat. I got the, I lost a bolt here one day, so I just took my wire and ran it through the hole until I put another bolt in there. You know, I was lazy. But, yep. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna check the chain and stuff on this side. But all in all, you know, pretty decent. I like it. Lots of seat room, but when you're sitting here, I usually take up this much space. So if I needed to, I could put a little pouch back here if I wanted to. If I was like going distance riding on this bike, maybe say didn't have this turned up of a motor, but just still good though. It cruises fabulously. But anyway, I couldn't think of another word for it. So you got fabulously. That's what you got. Oh yeah. Locked up. Now, when people do these brake setups, you see them online complaining they got squished out brakes and stuff. I'm like, it comes factory with oil and it's sealed. And if you don't play with it or mess with it when you install it, and then you pull the little tabs out, it's not that hard. It takes a minute. You shouldn't have to worry about adjusting this. This should be like, look, that's fucking, see my finger there losing blood? That's hard. That's as far as I pull it. It don't come no further than that. That's locked up. So don't mess with it. That's why that's all I use. 2. If I really want to brake, I'm using 2. I mean, I'll throw 3 up there. Usually I can pump it like that with one finger. But yeah, and I'll come in with 2. Got the pouch back on so I can have tools and the tire just in case. The pump, I think's in the bag. I'll mount the pump back on. This is Leonard's light. I shut down. I cut shorter. Let me get you straight back up. Sorry for the blurriness. I cut shorter and I drilled a little plastic. I had to drill the hole wider or something because it was threaded in. And I don't know if I hot glued or what I did when I put it back in there, but it's in there. But these mirrors rotate and bevel. And they stay where this one stays where I put it unless I bump it. The wind don't blow it. None of that shit. Wherever I put this bastard, that's where it stays. But yes, it's not, I shortened mine up. Look, you see it. It's about as long as my finger. And I see everything behind me. I damn near see behind my back. I could damn near see that if I look back, but I'm in the way. I set it up so when I'm in the road, all the way on the right side, I can see the whole road behind me. The whole road. Ass end, everything. It's right there. I see it all. Now, I still look back, but I don't have to whip my head back as fast. I can glance at that mirror and then slowly take a glance. That's what I was trying to explain the other day. You're still gonna look. That's weird. If you're not a dumbass and you're trying to be safe and not die, yeah, we're gonna look. But that mirror saves your neck the older you get. And I do recall, if it's required by law, but everything on this bike that I have is if the law asks for it, it's on this bike. Reflectors, you gotta have side reflectors, forward and reverse reflecting reflectors, flashing light. Yep, everything. The side reflectors, since I don't want them in the rims, that's the tires reflect, which don't bother me. I've seen people bothered by that, but those tires are probably better than the tires I had. Those are good tires. But yeah, side reflectors, lights. And now I'm gonna look at y'all's chat because I'm finna take me a break. Have some water because I didn't drink a coffee. Well, are we at the 30-minute mark yet? So I can 26 minutes. At 30 minutes, we'll go and we'll all go over to Leonard's. Or whenever I end my stream, we'll go to Leonard's. Yeah, it's mostly the kids, or I've seen a few guys that seemed older when I read their stuff online. I'm just talking about when I'm reading stuff online, people, not even on YouTube. This is like when I go to read, like let's go on a little journey. There y'all are. Look, there's Mike, Jim, Dave, Mossy, Bella. All right. Let's just say, let's go hit a bookmark, scroll down, hit a blam, see what's going on. See if it'll load up for us. It'll either load up or boot us. All right, it loaded up, so we'll get to look. You know what it says right there? I don't know if y'all read these pages, but I used to read these and it was funny to read everybody's comments and shoot ass last 4 years. Now it says, this right here says, I hear those Avengers want some smoke. They're talking smack before the races. It was funny the other day when they first did it. So now they're going to have a Phantom in the race. Smoke's going to sponsor the Phantom rider. And they're going up against the Avenger 85 of Ken and Cliffy. And that's the little China battle that they got going on. But random post, here we go. See somebody with a little saw. What are they talking about? MS440. Here's Kurt 2 days ago. All BT clutch orders have been sent out. That's the second wave. And he said they got some more, a couple more in stock, which is these. I guess it was like 10 of them. And they're waiting on some air filters before they can send out their Menace SS engines. That's what they're calling them, the Menace SS. It's a whole little package. It don't come with the clutch, though. Who we got here? Paul Lorenzo. Got some kind of Minarelli on there. They on here talking about it, Boggs and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I don't even know why people post that stuff. Just be like, you got to go down or up. Show us a video of it running. We want to hear it. And then, like, you got pictures like this. People just... Somebody complaining about the collar loosening up on its own. I don't know about that. Mark James, he got his new Punch Mini Rider moped seat today from Treatland, and now I'm ready to ride it all day long. I've had a hard time getting comfortable on any of my bicycle seats. Yeah, that's a dope seat. I've seen people with it, and I've considered getting one like it to match my other one. Because you know that the one I just showed you, the Tomos, is bigger than that, but that's a shorter and a seat post. Let's take a look at it. Looks like a cram book, but it's probably the other one, like the one Little Evil has. I forget what they call that style. But that's his big bore Minarelli. That's like either a 54 or 56. It's probably a 54, I can't remember. 54 millimeter by 42 stroke, maybe, something like that. He's got one of those tanks off eBay like I did, or Amazon, but you can get it with the fuel cap on the right, the left. On the end, because you can flop it either way, and then you can get it on the very end. You can get it straight up and down. I think my tank that I have put away was like $68 shipping and everything. I showed Leonard. There were good deals. But it's only like half a gallon, and that tank he got right there probably ain't much more than half a gallon either. Those are good tanks though. They're aluminum, and it come out of Arizona. Mine did. See if we can't get in there a little closer. I can't see y'all's chat because you're in the cup. 19s. Those are short. I don't know. There might be 20s, Leonard. There might be 20s, something like that. But that's his China. I don't know if it's his race bike or that's just his normal. No, that's just going to be his cruiser, I think. Because he does got a China race bike that Deuce Shards couldn't even make a lap on. Enough about that, though. That's cool. That was a new, I hadn't seen that yet. See, look, I hear the Avengers want some smoke 5 days ago. And then if you click on it, there's endless chat, and look, got some Snoop Dogg in there. Eric with the smoking pipe. There was more posts than that. They're gone now. Somebody posting that did chain 415. Somebody waxing a chain. It's not paraffin. They use like straight up candle wax, which I think is paraffin. I don't know. Fuck them. Somebody talking about something. I haven't seen this yet. 12 hours ago. Somebody don't know how a clutch system works or something. I'll check it out later. This guy right here is riding his some kind of stroker. It didn't sound good. I mean, it sounded good, but it wasn't tuned right. Not yet. New build. What the heck was he running? Some billet something. I can't remember what it looks like right now. Oh yeah, it's on 42. Yeah, it sounded like it was topping out too quick. Sounded like it was topping out too quick. You said 42 there. But you don't hear no definite. I mean, it does pick up sound good, but there's no definite pipe hit. But it's brand new though. So brand new. It's not jetted just right either. It's still a nice build though. No hate. No hate. You see, I can't chat on here. I'll never become a member of Facebook, but I can watch and read, and if they got volume, I'll listen to it. Like, didn't do smoke too much before he post, but he got some cool stuff.
Put the hydraulic slave side on it. It's just well, and we got it all snazzed up over here.
He was at the last races, and he also flew over the handlebars too. He's got music. Got to turn the music down. Yeah, if that gives you enough actuation, that'd be cool. I can't see y'all, but y'all chat it up. We're just gonna skim through, see if we see any more cool stuff. 29, 30, 34, 35, 37, 39, 40. 44. And he ran out of port timing. 44. It sounds good though. Probably ride right there all day long too. Big hill. Come on, rev it. Come on, buddy. Now, that was definitely a little China doll. You got the 44. I ain't running way too rich. He had a PWK 21 with a 140 main. My Minarelli runs a 110. What the zebra cakes? Yeah, junk. Carb talk. Mikuni TM24 carby. He's trying to run the motor on a glow plug. Oh, Leonard, this is who got the Leonard's case he wanted from what was the black guy's name with the water cooled AM6. Oh Lord, Leonard, that's the guy. Remember the case, the gold case you wanted from him? This is the guy that ended up with it, Rodrigo Escobar. I don't know if he sold it or not, but that's your guy right there, Leonard. So if you can find him online, maybe you can ask him if he still has the case and if he would want to sell it to you or who he sold it to. So there's your tidbit for tonight, Leonard Arola. Rodrigo Escobar. He is in South America. And, yep, you can find him on Facebook. If you had an account or you got somebody in your family that you know, you can. Or you can just, I don't know how else you're going to do it. That's your guy right there. He's got Vegeta as his little emblem there, so you know he's cool. Let's see what else rings a bell. I'm glad I've seen that for Leonard because when I seen it, I knew he was, something to jog memory, y'all. So we'll skim this page, and if y'all like it, I'll read the chat. If y'all want to keep going, I seen Leonard's here. We may just keep it going for a little longer, even though my camera's shit. But I guess as long as it sits still like this, it's fine. Because it says we're at 40 minutes, and I still didn't take a safety break. But Oh yeah, and you also have the option when you go to these pages. You see over here, you got the pictures right here. You click on the picture, then it starts with the last picture that was posted on the page, and goes down from there. You can check out people's bikes. Like look at that one. Somebody got a Dio Reed on the back of that one. I thought it was a China Rally, but it ain't. Somebody messing with the clutch. There's Mark's bike again, one of them with that nice seat. He's got Kelly's little intake for the jog reeds set up. Yeah, it's like I know these people, but they don't know me. But I only know from reading their posts and whatnot here and there from the last 4 years or more. But yeah. This guy's name's Paul Lorenzo. Yeah, it's fun to click through the pictures sometimes too, because you get the videos too. The videos come through when you click through on the pictures. So, which I guess this could be a cool feature. I mean, I guess I can come over here and do like this. Just open another page, people. You know how it be. Internet ain't that good. It says winter's still going on. And this way I can come over and check the chat. I can pause this and the chat will still run, and I can check y'all out while I surf the page over here. Like that. I can see what y'all talking about real quick. So let's have a little safety break. We'll go back to searching. Yep. We should never need anything above a 24. I do want to try a TM24 one day though, but it'd be on something. And they say they're leaky. They leak like a sieve, but it's all right as long as it works. You get the boot too. Who'd you use the wrench on, Dave? I gave you the wrench because it's like, I mean, you straight up, bro. Oh, Lord. Was she being nasty? That could be Dookie in disguise, He's got a computer now and a cell phone. So he's deadly. He'll hack the CIA. Why can't he hack YouTube? We ain't seen his cousin. He done locked her in the bike cellar, took her phone, So now he's got two identities he's working with. Yeah, she's 19, Dave, and she's a girl. And I'd never had a girl, but I got a bunch of nieces and, family. I've raised, been around a lot of people. But anyway, yeah, I never had a girl, but yeah, it's girl things. But anyway, you do what you had to do. As long as she wasn't saying nothing nasty, got to go. But yeah, it could be Dookie jamming. It could be Dookie. You never know. Could have had all you fooled. Well, if she didn't learn, look, you should learn that in high school. Don't be crying now. Know what you was getting into.
I can't help you. I wasn't reading none of it, but anyway, you know. Yeah, I think you and Jared's the only one. I'm missing Miss Nancy. LaFrost, good evening. Leonard. I already can't see him, Dave, because I blocked him in a live chat on Jared's. And once you block somebody, like if I was to block Mousy, if I was to right click him, just anybody in the chat, it doesn't have to be anything specific. Like if you didn't like somebody in the chat and you click their name or just click, and it'll say you can be like hide user on this or whatever or something. If you do that, you'll never be able to reply to them or see their chat ever again. And Dookie wouldn't stop it with this shit. And I was like, man, I didn't want to see it or hear it. And I just blocked him. I didn't mean to do that, but it happened. I can't undo it. I can read his shit when he writes it, not to me, but if he writes it, I could read it. Like when he writes the one after his show or his video, he'll write his own little comment down there or whatnot sometimes, which most people do. Some, nothing wrong with that. I can read it, but I can't reply to it. Same way with Skip. And the only reason I had blocked Skip was like I didn't know who he was either. At the first month or two of Jared doing the lives, they was like him and a couple other people was nonstop with the 4-stroke versus 2-stroke shit. I'm like, why are y'all even arguing? I was like, how old are we? It was like, everybody's acting 12-year-old. And I just started blocking you. I'm blocking you. I just got tired of seeing that argument being brought up. I was like, ain't nobody here to argue over that shit. They both good. My truck's a 4-stroke. I'm playing with 2-stroke. Was not allowed to have a 2-stroke when I was a kid, bro. You know why? Because we was running them 4-strokes as hard as we could. They damn sure wasn't giving us a 2-stroke. But other than them two, everybody else, fuck them. If I could have taken them two back, I would take it back where I could read their comments, but I can't do it. The rest of you motherfuckers that I blocked, fuck you. And I'm waiting to block this other motherfucker because I had to go back and watch my live, one of the lives I did, and probably one of the guys that's helping the douchebag that got on Roger's live. Not for sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and block his ass next time. I'm just waiting for him to pop up in the chat again one day, and y'all gonna see him chatting, and I'm gonna say, bam, wrench upside the fucking head, bitch, and he gonna be out of here too. And I ain't gonna say his name. I'm just gonna wait for that bitch to pop in here, and I'm gonna smack that bitch live, bam. Or I may smack him in one of y'all's live. You'll see me delete his message. That means I can't ever see his shit again. Because he had to go out of his way to make somebody's name appear on my live. And then he hit the nail in the head with somebody else's. I mean, I don't dislike them. I just don't care for the second person either because they're a try-hard turd. But of anyone he could have mentioned, he chose that one. I was like, oh, I got you, bro. So now I'm just waiting to throw the boomerang wrench at this fool. Oh, yeah, I done started hitting it now, bro. Let's go back to... Uh-oh, what we got here? Ain't got no volume. Oh, we got a stock. Sounds like a stock bite. I don't understand why they put posts like that on here. This is your performance page, people. Or it was at one time. You could actually learn by not posting, or you could get some good info anyway. Now it's just like a shit house. All the little kids want to post everything they do on here. Like, no, that's what YouTube's for, and if people want to watch it, they'll watch you on there. They'll cram it down their face over here on these pages. Not as much anymore. It's kind of slacked off here. I don't know if they even play that shit. But they was hitting the RDM hard too for a while. It's like nobody wants to see that shit, bro. Fat tire bike. I seen a fat tire electric bike today. The same one I seen a girl riding the other day. This guy was riding. I was like, come on, man. All right. That was the key that Leonard just went live. How many we got in here? 15 still? Look at that beast. Lord. That's like, look how big those tires are. Whoa. What y'all talking about? But calm down, Mike. I got off the subject. I just had to walk away from the subject. Whatever it was, I already forgot about it. One hit later. Back to the action, Mike. That's right. Keep me calm. Look, somebody posted wanting to know about this chain tensioner, and that was a little video Moses had made of his friend's AM6 with the same type case Leonard was looking for. That was purple. Uh-oh, somebody with a big brake kit. Yeah, they're going to rub a little bit on breaking in. Somebody's case. They're talking about rough edge versus smooth edge, leaving the ripple that's in there and not sanding the ripple smooth. I left the ripples in mine. And then the guy from Canada wants that this bike. It's ugly looking, but he's the one that Smolik the kits so they could make heads and sell. They comboed on the deal, or he trying to get in with Smolik, and I don't know what he's trying to do now. But, oh yeah, that's the adjustable car jet. Stay away from that. Look at those beauties. Oh. See, I can't. Look, if y'all want me to slow down, I will slow down. Look, hold on. Oh, snap. Where'd it go? Yeah, that's not supposed to be playing. I just need to see the chat. That's what I need to see. Whatever I'm showing, it's not gonna bring it up like I want. If I could throw that over there to the side and just show the chat on the video, then I could click over to the chat, and that way I'd know that y'all are still wanting to. I'll slow down on the clicking anyway. How about that? So y'all can take, like, we'll hop over to the RDM page, because I don't know if y'all like, we'll go search and see what people's posting, or just see what they got to look at. What the hell? That's what I need. I need the chat, motherfucker. Don't do that. I can't. It's not gonna let me do it like that. There we go. How about that? No, Mike, that's how I did my Athena. I had to drill out the stud holes to make it 58 millimeter. No, you won't drill through the cylinder. That was the way you did it. That's the way you do it. That's how I built mine. And I needed one more size bigger because mine was a hair smaller, and I tried to waller it out. So once it got so close, like this far, I had to smoosh it down a little bit to make it fit all the rest of the way. Let's see if I can. There it goes. Yeah, now we can. Nope, it's still not gonna let me scroll just right. Or will it? Let's move this here. Drag this over here. And now we can, bam, yeah. Oh, wait, make that smaller. Boomerang wrench time. Bam, bitch. You out of here. Get the fuck out of here. What's up, Roger? Boomerang wrench, bitch. Somebody's showing their build parts. Staying calm, Mike. Going back to staying calm. I couldn't help it. I let it stay in there for a little while. And as soon as I seen it, I wanted to pounce on it. Back to the matter at hand. Dennis Kirk showing how wide his tubing is. See if Ryan's chain tensioner is, if there's enough meat to wallow it out to fit his frame or whatever. That's what he was asking. Plenty of room, Ryan says. I got him, Dave. Just like that. You see he came in right behind Roger, too. What a bitch. Not you, Roger. %. You damn right. Yeah, I don't play that shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway. It's an adult channel. You don't like the cuss words, you move along. I try not to say them unless y'all get me angered. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry. This is what we want. We want content, people. I just want to see people's stuff. Don't be an ass. Be kind and rewind. Glow plug. Yeah, Leonard. The show must go on. He'll be at the races again. I don't know what he's bringing. He's building a little Minarelli for a top speed run also. He tried to put the timing plate on it the other day and totally fucked up. I was like, bruh, I think he took it down. Because hopefully as soon as his people's was like, yo, that's not how you do that. Yeah. Or maybe he was trying to mess with people, but I don't know. But yeah, that's not how you use the timer plate. Oh yeah, I forgot that was Little Evil's name too, Ken Vest. Look at that shit, bro. That shit like, whoo, that's a nice paint job. Yeah, Ken Vest. Sorry, Little Evil. But yeah, you're on. Everybody knows who you is. I just forget your name because I ain't on Facebook. But once I seen your bike, I could barely see you up there with your hat backwards. And I was like, yep, that's him. Look at that paint job. I think he said he put like 13 coats of clear coat on that donkey. Yeah. That's all gonna look. That green looks better than my green. I need mine regreened. Then he got some white stuff going on. Looks good though. Let's see if there's another picture. Yeah, there's another picture of the back. Oh yeah, you got the newer frame without the thing in here like Kevin's, because he had asked me about it and I was like, what? And I had to go look at mine, and yeah, mine's not like that either. Mine was the older version 1 frame that looks like that when they made them. Yes, they got version 1s of that frame too, because just you can't see the difference. But that's one of them right there. Because when I bought mine in 22, they had to make more because there was no more to buy. And that's right when COVID hit, somewhere around in there, 21, 21, 22, because they went from 165 to 200. And in the box, I still have a picture of mine on my community post. If you scroll down far enough, or maybe it's in a video, an old short video in the beginning, it says a GTS 3. That's what China called the frame. It's a 3.4 liter, blah, 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 GTS 3. That's what it was called. It's a Feltraker copy, yes, but the box said GTS 3. That was just sub prefix or whatever the hell you want to call it. Yeah, paint job. I'd have just let that shit glossy green, and maybe there's no telling. I like that whole thing green, and you could pinstripe it. I mean, you can't say, well, everyone can say what they could do, but yeah, you can't. This shit right here is beautiful, but yeah, everyone has their own stuff. Look at that shit. I couldn't do that shit right there. I couldn't even paint that good. I could powder coat. I powder coated. That's simple. That's all cleaning. I mean, you got to clean and prep work too, but yeah, I've never professionally painted, but I have powder coated thousands of things in a short time that I did it in a big ass fucking oven that was fucking like 30 something foot long, twin doors up front. Boom. Yeah, I pushed racks of shit in that mug. That's where I did my shotgun. I was able to take it up there and I did my barrel on my 410. I powder coated it. That one when we was talking about, it's a Savage 410. It's like a 72 model, single shot. It's got a little bird dog on the side, a pointer engraved in it. It's probably like a Sears, or there's no telling what it was. I got it from my dad's brother. Well, he got it from him long ago, trading, when they traded something for a couple guns or something. Yeah, anyway, yeah, that was Little Evil's frame. And then we get into the part of why you don't use a China crank on a 14,000 RPM cylinder, because of detonation. And that bearing's going to let loose too, besides detonation, if you don't do your timing. And that's what your head's going to look like. And that's what your piston's going to look like. That motherfucker got it bad. It's rippled up on the edge right there all the way around. But yeah, when I seen that, as soon as I seen it, because I've been watching people's shit over the last year, I was like, yep, detonation looks like bad though. Yeah, but detonation will cause your bottom end bearing to break up and destroy your shit. But the real cause was detonation. See, I learned some stuff, Dave. I try to pay attention. I mean, hell, I can't remember everything either, but you don't want no detonation. It'll tear your bearings up, burn a hole through you. Well, that's different too. Burning a hole through your piston, just getting shit too hot. But it'll also do that too, detonation, and too hot of a plug and combination. Yes, that dude's shit's gonna break in half right there. He welded that shit in this big ass fucking, this piece of steel he put on his pipe is thicker than the steel frame he welded it to. It's gonna fucking, and when it vibrates right there, it's gonna snap. So hopefully all these texty fools are telling him that and not being a dick. I'm sorry, I know I was clicking fast. Yeah, they got some more plates in. I'm gonna message them and see if they'll send me an extra set of plates so I can just have them on hand. I mean, why not? I mean, or give me a set of both. Said he got 300 extra plates in, but that's what he used to build all those clutches he sent out. He's probably still got some extra plates on hand. Here's somebody, EMBE. That post is from the 30th. He's got some wood blocks under there, mocking up the frame. It's an old something. Looked like a crab brook. Got the handlebars flipped, Springer front end. It says we still got 12 people here. If we get to the hour, we're already past the hour. We need to go see what Leonard's doing. If y'all like clicking through, we ain't even went to the RDM page yet. So, but yeah, you just seeing people mock up shit. I don't know how good you can see that here. Let's see. Nope, that didn't help. There's alignments. Those tires a little crooked. It ain't mounted though. Oh yeah, he was extending. He's getting ready to weld that up. Look at that. That's just dropout extensions because he still didn't reinforce right here. That's where you need to reinforce. On the inside here. Vroom, 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 vroom. Not out here. This is extension to get his tire back here. But the bitch need to put a fucking one of these fucking thick bars right here. Vroom, vroom. Boom, 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 boom. See, look at that shit. He ain't got that. Or he's probably gonna weld it to here, right in here. Still, you need something here, buddy. Boom, boom. I've seen people finally tell him, like, look, not this guy though, but I've seen it in the past. Here's somebody else running in the dark. Oh, it's a YD. Old stock YD. All right, we can go on past that now. Well, that was the ride we seen earlier. Because I was expecting a little much, but I guess we could. Oh yeah, look at this bike. This guy got the cylinder that I could have got last year if I wanted to and build my smaller engine wheel, but I didn't want to go water cooled on a big build. That's why I went little first. I probably won't do another one though. I'll just stick with air cooled. But he got the Aerocell 50 millimeter stroker kit from Treatland. That's like a $350 kit. But if you get that bitch with the 15% off, or I don't know if they have a bigger sale than that, it knocks it under $300. And we're talking 50 millimeter race. It's a 45 stroke. I have a 46, but hell, I could have made up that difference with the gasket. I got a 1.6 millimeter gasket I could have used to squish down to perfect it out. But anyway, yeah, he built a nice bike. But that's a 50 millimeter Aerocell race bitch. I want to hear this mug. Some of these people I wish had YouTube videos. Some of them will post a YouTube video and you can hop over there and find them. if you haven't been looking for new content. Sometimes you can find people on here that have YouTube, but they don't have many videos. But that's how they able to upload their video instead of doing it by phone. But yeah, that bitch looks nice. He's got a bigger pump than mine too. I wish they would all look at my pump and be like, it's the pump, bro. They got one a little bit bigger than mine too, but mine's perfect. And he's running the same mounts as me, but they designed it to fit the 125 radiator, which is like twice as big as the one I'm running. And I could run it, I just didn't want to. It's a one big single radiator. It's bigger, longer. And I wouldn't have to do hardly nothing but extend one of my lines and reconfigure it, the up top one or the down low one, whichever one. Is not much. But yeah, it was too much, and I was like, fuck, I'm not trying to do all that. On the jump, he's got the Safe Force clutch. There's the second gen of the DHL clutch when they come out without when I got one, over 2 years ago, when he came out with the normal Safe clutch, Safe Force, when the plate was solid and you didn't have the interchangeable plate on the front like the one Leonard got. It's got an interchangeable plate. But ZMN made them first. DLH copied them. And then this is when he came out with the second gen of his plate without the screw-on plate. Was the Safe Force. And then he made the 6-spring one, which is ridiculous. It's ugly looking. This one had way more than it needed with the 3 red springs. It killed bucking bars. I ain't gonna lie. But I will be readdressing the 3-spring on the blue one, Dave, and keeping my internal spring. I thought about that before, and I was like, nobody ever talks about it. I was like, but I bet there's some motherfuckers doing it. Yeah, he is a clown. He's the real clown. Oh yeah, this guy was doing the glow plug thing. The Lance Screeton. He the one messed up the timing plate. I think he messed it up on this one. One of them anyway. Glow plug and nitro fuel, RC nitro fuel. It don't sound good. What's this? Somebody asked him what's the best CDI for something without testing it for himself. This guy has the Billet Avenger case / Phantom case. I'm still thinking about getting me one. I think they still have them. It doesn't say sold out yet, and I've considered sending Ethan an email and asking if they still have one. I considered buying one just to have one, so I could slap a China crank in it, slap a China cylinder on it, port that bitch, and rebuild it again, and be shiny. If it loads up, we'll listen to it. It may not want to load up since we got 2 windows open and the chat going. And let's fast forward. Yeah. See, now I wish Trent Gaddis had a YouTube. He said he's got a page somewhere. I seen somebody said in the chat, but I can't find him nowhere. And this was the guy I seen to do the Chop Top Phantom the first time, and I told my bikes about it. It was this guy, Trent Gaddis. He's got his own some type of business, but he was the one that had the fast Phantom on the 4-inch back tire or something. Let's see if the video work now. And this is a Athena horizontal. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a stroker though. This is the Venger. His name is Brian Zimmerman. It's S&P billet A85, 32 millimeter spigot, TM24, KX85 pipe, catnip ignition, 1036 gearing, 24-inch Gemini rims. He said he did 58 with a Smollett calculator at least 12 grand. Sounds crispy. Said it was fat on something, whatever he said up here. High 50s at 12K. He said still working on the tuning. Sounded good though. Yeah, your stage 3 a hole for what you need now, Mossy. He's got a normal setup on here. There's no stage. There's no fancy clutch on this one. Just a clutch plate. He might have an HD spring on it. On the China shaft, which is fine. This one's got the fancy clutch though, the Trent Gaddis. Yep, he's running some kind of anodized looking carb, flashy stuff. And see his video, he's got a ride video too, but it doesn't, it don't do it justice though. This is the S&P case. It's probably got the RDM crank in it too, but no. He's got a China crank in it. He's got a China crank, a ZMN. It's 40 stroke on like a damn near a hyper cylinder, but up top it don't hit right. I watched the whole video. Whole video's 11 and a half minutes. 40. $44, $45, $47. You got out of it. Yeah, she should have been hitting harder than that already. Still moving though. Go downhill. Oh yeah, I forgot he broke it up. There's another ride home. Yeah, he's testing out the BTG, but it's not hitting hard enough to justify even using it now. My little 70cc jog cylinder, yes. We're gonna find out tomorrow if it's holding on the stock spring, because I got it set up to two specifications of the maker for the stock spring anyway. Only thing I didn't do was once I got the slack off my actuating arm, they tell you to go ahead and turn it another half a turn. I didn't do that yet, but we will. They said as soon as you get the weight off the pin, go ahead and give it another half turn. Just to make sure. I didn't do the just to make sure turn yet. I don't remember watching all this video. I'm sure it runs the same. Yeah, I hadn't seen a video on this guy since that Phantom video. That's why I wish if he had a place somewhere that he made random videos. It's probably just on Facebook. And I can't see all that. I can only see what these pages allow me. I can't go to their page and look and see what they got because I don't have an account. And I don't want one. The only things I want the fuck book for is just a couple of pages I can read and randomly see stuff like this. That's all. Because they're not going to be on YouTube. You won't catch this video on YouTube. It's sounding better now. Still should have been hitting harder than that by 54. It was just finna hit like way too high. A little downhill, hold on. Get it, 9. We got out of it. 52, going downhill again. Look, I'll turn it down a little bit. I'm gonna make another coffee. Yeah. It says we still got 10 people. Y'all keep chatting, and I'm gonna come back and read y'all's chat. I got 25% left, so we're still going. Yeah, go hit the like button, people.
come back. Had to put the tater salad away too. That shit was hitting, boy. Let's see what y'all talking about. I'm not gonna leave just yet, Dave. Did Leonard leave yet? No. How was the guy's ride? He's doing pretty, because I didn't watch this part of it. It must have been late the other night. If you don't catch them videos, they scroll so far down and you miss them. Can you hear him good, Chim? I got it small size back down so I can see y'all's chat and talk to y'all a minute before we get out. I mean, we're gonna chill for a minute longer. I got 20% battery. Look, Dave, don't be wrenching upside your head, bro. Oh. Well, Leonard, you better hurry up. Oh, what's this? I've never seen the little thing he did. He's got a little slit in his clutch right there. His clutch cover for some reason. Made him a little chain tensioner in his cover. What's up? I can't read his name because it's down there where it's in my thing where I can't read it. Alfred, you getting one motorized bike? I got like 3, Alfred. We're just watching some videos online, some pictures. Look, the Menace 85, they're going to call it the SS. It made 9.26 horsepower. Somebody making little jokes. Uh-oh, what we got here? Oh, we got a gas flame there. That's some long donkey there. All right, let's get off that. Oh, yeah, look, they got some little keychains. I ain't seen them go up for sale yet, though. They made some 3D printed keychains. See, well, it's not real chatter. It went on and on and on. That was the bike we seen the night ride of. It was some kind of horizontal fancy stuff with an RMH pipe. More shenanigans.
It's running. I haven't even tuned the car. She's not changed it yet. Nothing.
Clutch spinning. Pedal extensions look like. Uh-oh, somebody out there in the bush, bro. We know we like pictures from the bush. It's an Avenger. I can see it. West Mullet Kid. That's an 85 or CR80 pipe. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. KX85 pipe on the Billet Avenger. With an RDM cover. Well, you should have put a fucking small cover on there. Says 15% battery. Gave me a warning, so we'll get off here in a minute. We're keeping it going for a little bit, just a little bit longer.
Oh yeah, he's got a Polini carb on it. I don't remember what size it was, a 21 or something. I did remember reading it one time when he posted it. There's Brian Zimmerman with the Billet Avenger. Would I think a China crank? Should be the Avenger crank in it. Clean looking. Yeah, he got it welded up there. I mean, we're gonna try the slip flange, but I've tried one and I still prefer welded fixed because I can make it. Look at that. That's a nice looking bike. I don't like the hookworms. I have a set. I don't recommend them. Enough said. Well, that's a smaller case. I think he just got it from somebody or somebody was selling. Yeah, he just got it, Chris Peters. And then Mark James showing his big bore Minarellis. I think he got it from Japan. Maybe that's the bigger head. I can't remember. I think he's getting them from Japan though. He listed the site too. I don't know. I probably screenshotted it or something. Oh yeah, we could also go through I wish I had my old computer. It crashed because like when I first started going to these pages before a lot of people that you know that's posting today post, I had a shitload of screenshots of cool shit and info. Just random shit we could have looked at from 3 or 4 years ago. But anyway. This is them talking Avenger versus Phantom is coming in September. So if y'all want to watch them, you don't got to root for nobody. Me and Leonard are going to be there talking shit. I'm probably going to be talking more shit than ever this year because I don't like one of the guys that's going to be there. Old Deuce Shards. I don't care for him. He can fuck off. Ain't nothing but a showing anyway. Come bring your shits to the middle of the country or come bring them shits to Louisiana. How about that? I know they fast, but come over here and race. But let a couple people from around here take part because I sure the fuck ain't riding out there. Come around here. I'm getting old. I can put somebody on a bike. I could take my bike just to see what the timing would be to laugh at people. Now I put somebody else on a bike though. And that's Steve Loons getting rid of his purple bike, whatever he used to call it. I mean, it's black, but it's got purple rims and it had a purple billet motor on it. But now it's just a rolling chassis now. No motor, no nothing. He's been selling off all his shit too. He's moved. He was Chaos Customs. Now he's called Chaos Cruisers. Could be for tax reasons. Who knows? I didn't say that.
Oh, there we go. Removing one base gasket, got the switch down to 0.6 from 1.3. 1024. The SP 32 millimeter spigot. And a BR8 HS plug. All bolt on. Everything's bolt on. 6.43. Look at that torque.
6.4.
That's a good curve. Wow. That's it. Offerman 85cc. What everybody calls the junk Phantoms. It's a new and improved. We've got 22 pulls on it now.
22
The
pulls.
piston and the cylinder looked absolutely perfect. So over 9 horsepower, very achievable. And that's not even a real MX pipe. So they did a good job on this pipe too. That's it. Look at that. And even peak horsepower is lower in the torque rate and RPM too.
Yep. We're going to end it with that, fellas. I'm glad we came across that one. If y'all hadn't seen it yet, that was one of their last pulls on the Phantom, 9.26 horsepower at 8,500. That's where it made its peak horsepower. Still carried out to like 11 something, but the RPM it drug out. But 6.43 pounds of peak torque at 6750. On a China pipe. Not even a real pipe, but it's real enough. This is one of the earlier pulls. We ain't got to set. That was building up to it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, my phone's about to die, fam. So we'll do this again another time. I'm gonna try to record my ride tomorrow. We'll try to record that with the chest cam. Hopefully that locks up and I don't have to use the HD spring. If so, I'm making way too much power with that beast. I mean, she's timed out. I mean, she's on the money, y'all. Could have a better carb on it though, and some better reads. There's just stock China reads in there. But all right, if Leonard goes live, we'll all go over there, y'all. Let's see, who's do we got? Alfred. I mean, Dave, Leonard, Jim. Yeah, Alfred. Who else we got still in here? Mossy. If Mike didn't go to bed yet, Mike, Leonard, we'll go over to Leonard's though. But yeah, we're finna get out of here, y'all. I didn't mean to go for 141. We started having fun watching the videos and pictures. We'll do that again one day. Yep, and there's a different mic in there. So, yep. Y'all be legit. We'll catch y'all next time.